right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live at Oaks. About an hour late.
Chris.
Had a power outage earlier today. And we are here. Final AYHL regular season game. Gowdy will work the camera.
So that means you guys ain't gonna see shit.
Luca will work. Luca's gonna work the water bottle. Minutemen knocked off the Little Flyers Thursday night. They win one of the next two games, and they will enter the playoffs. I believe they're good to get in. Clements, Joey, Aegeus. Clements loses the draw, and Cardi ices it. Lucas and Luke on the back end. Clements, Joey, Aegeus up front. Nody, Davis. Joe tried to walk Nody on the face-off for slip and slide. That did not work. Puck comes to Lucas. Lucas throws it up the side, and Siden's got Joe and Aegeus ahead of him, plays with Joe. Joe with Aegeus. Joe across the blue. Takes a shot. That goes wide. Aegeus is fucking buried. That's going to be a penalty. That comes to Joe. Joe is in. He scores. One rip. Yo, that's going to be a double minor, no? He fucking pumped Aegeus on the wall. Aegeus was leveled on the wall. That was going to be a delayed penalty. 27 seconds into the game, Joey from Aegeus, and I believe Amaker. And it's 1-0 PHC. Longo, Thomas, and Lapino come out with Logan and Kellen McDonough. Thomas is kicked out of the face-off dot. I don't know what's going on with the ref, but either way, Lapino loses the draw. Minutemen go D-to-D and up the wall. Kellen slows that down. 2 Minutemen converge there. Lapino has it. Tried to walk a kid, could not. Hits a Minutemen skate, comes back in the zone. Thomas is there. And Borden will collect, take it behind the net. Thomas picks that up. He's got Longo ahead of him. Longo try to bump it to Lapino. Hits his skate. And the Minutemen dump it back in. Borden plays that up to Lapino. Lapino bumps it to Longo. Longo back to Lapino. And Lapino's offsides. 13:58 left in the period. Palatnik, Victor Ruger, and London Elder with Tushev and Civarelli on the back end. Max Gowdy in net for the final regular season game of the year. A surprise move. We're shocked to see Max in there after all the work he's gotten. But he's in there nonetheless. Minutemen bang into each other. Victor picks it off him. He's got London in the middle. He plays it to him. He scores. 2-0. 13:46 on the clock. I'm going to have a sip of this Saratoga water. Thank you if I don't mind if I do, Luca. Luca DiGaetano, a 5-0 winner this morning over the Hitmen. 4 apples on a day for Luca D. Nody and Davis and Donahue out for the Minutemen. Elder, Palatnik, and Victor. Elder loses the draw. Donahue gets that for the Minutemen. He's across the blue. He's going to pull up. He takes a shot on Max. That's a can of corn. Puck comes to Tushev. Tushev chips it up the wall. That's going to come out of his own. Minutemen will have to regroup. Victor forces. That comes to Nody. Nody across the blue. He's in. He takes a shot on Gowdy. And Gowdy covers the rebound. Not sure what happened there. Nody looked like he was all by himself. Not sure if he tried to pass it or what. But it was a floater in on Max. Max covered the rebound. Out comes Clements, Joey, and Aegeus. Luke and Lucas. Clements wins the draw. So Lucas chips it up the wall. Aegeus tried to chip. He could not. Clements couldn't handle that at the blue line. In comes Nody. Lucas falls down. That puck comes in the middle. Nice job by Luke Sidon to break that up. Lucas has it. The ref is in his way. Minutemen take it off him behind the net. That is Donahue. Donahue is going to swing it for Davis. Davis is run into, and Sidon picks that up. Sidon looking for Joe. Comes to Joe. Joe pushes that out looking for Aegeus. Donahue is going to come back in. Minutemen are going to change. Clements blows a wheel. Joey's stretching. Here comes Luke Sidon. That puck comes to Joe at the blue line. Joe one touches to Clements. Minutemen pick that off. Lucas is there. Comes to Aegeus on the wall. Lucas is there. He breaks that up. He's got two guys on him. Looking for Aegeus. That's offsides. 12:21 on the clock. 2-0 the score. Joey and Elder, the goal scorers. Elder from Victor, Joey from Amaker, and Aegeus. Thomas in on the face-off. Minutemen win that. They go D to D. They get the red, and they will dump it in deep, and they will chase. That kicked. Given an odd kick for Max. Max came out to play it. It kicked. Lapino pushes that out of the zone, and the Minutemen are offside. Thomas wins the draw. And McDonough stepped in. The Minutemen take it off him. Or behind the net. Kellen is there. Kellen tried to play it to Tommy. Tommy blows a wheel. Minutemen take a shot. That goes far corner. Borden comes over. Cardi for the Minutemen. Try to get it deep. Could not. Here comes Thomas. Thomas chips that up looking for Lapino. Lapino overskates it. So does Longo and Thomas. And here comes Nody. Nody is in. He takes a shot. Nice save by Max Gowdy. Longo has it. Longo plays that up to Lapino. He dumps that deep. Thomas goes for a change. Longo goes for a change. Here comes the puck's deep. And that's put on goal by that was Palatnik. And that's chipped in deep. Minutemen are there. Two guys on it. Nice job by Tushev. Break that up. Palatnik has it. He's going to play that back to Tushev. Tushev has it. Tushev plays it to center ice. And here comes Clements off the bench. Clements forces. That comes to Civarelli. Civarelli swings it to Tushev at our blue. Tushev looking for Clements. Clements couldn't handle it. In comes Aegeus. Comes back to Clements. Victor comes out. It's now Clements, Aegeus, and Victor. Victor goes for a change. Out comes Joe. Puck goes in. Here comes Joey, one-on-one. Joey tried to dance, kid, could not. That puck comes out to Luke. Luke has it. Luke's going to dump that in. Joey's going to be first at, and there's Minutemen D-man fell down. Joe's going to take it around the net. Joe is leaned on, and in comes Clements. Joe tackles this kid, and Joey's going to go to the penalty box. I have no idea. I'm assuming Joe got a penalty for holding. Kid pinned Joe up against the wall. Joe leaned on him. Either way, we're shorthanded. Thomas and Clements will stay out to kill Lucas and Luke on the back end. Maddox. Maddox and Clements, Luke and Lucas on the back end. O'Malley asked him what the call was. I'm assuming Joe made head contact, and that's why they called it. Clements pushes that out of the zone. He's got a Gius driving. Clements has a Gius. Oh, pushed it wide. Nody, is that Nody? No, it is not. Here comes Minutemen through the neutral zone. That's Donahue. Donahue across the blue. Donahue takes a shot. That goes wide. Aegeus is going to be first to that. Davis is there. Luke leans on him. Nody's going to take it behind the net. He's going to do a takeover with Davis. Lucas read that like a bedtime story. That puck comes back to the point. Minutemen play it. Nody banging his stick on a weak side. He's got 0% chance to get the puck from there. Lucas had it. Tried to throw up the wall. Could not. Davis knocks that down. Here comes Luke and Nody in a foot race. Luke's going to ice that. 8:43 left in the period. 36 seconds left in the man advantage. Thomas comes out to kill with Lapino. That puck goes around the net. Minutemen pick that up. I think that's Nody. Nody has it. Oh, no, that's Donahue. Donahue takes a shot. Max knocks the net off. There's 18 seconds on the penalty to Joey. Tommy, Lapino, McDonough, and Logan Borden on the back end. Thomas wins the draw. Borden's there. He chips that looking for Thomas. Thomas plays that into the middle. I think he was looking for Lapino. Nody pins Kellen on the wall. They take another shot. That goes wide. Here comes Tommy. Tommy has it. He's hooked by Donahue. That's a penalty. They don't call it. Here comes Donahue. Donahue loses it. Out comes Mike Longo. Lapino there. Throws it behind his back. He's going to get the red. Play it to Thomas. That hits Thomas's skates. Going to go in. Thomas in a foot race. And we are offsides. We will get a whistle with 7:51 left in the period. Puck goes in deep. Thomas, Lapino, and Longo, Blake, and Civarelli. Blake goes all the way across. There's a kid wide open in the middle of the ice. Minutemen get it. Shot. Can of corn from Max Galley. Out comes Elder, Palatnik, and Victor. Civarelli and Tushev stay on the back end. Tushev gets it. Nice reverse to Civarelli. Civarelli plays that up to Victor. Victor's got Palatnik streaking. Oh, Palatnik's going to go off sides. Elder's off sides. Victor plays it across. Now Elder comes away with it. Elder tried to get around the guy. Could not. Puck goes in the corner. Elder is first to that. Elder battling. 3 guys on him. Puck comes to Tushev at the point. Tushev fake shot. Now walks. Shot hits a guy. Goes behind the net. Victor is there. Victor is run into. Minutemen push it out of the zone. That comes to Civarelli. Civarelli to Tushev. Tushev's waiting for everybody to get on sides. Now he plays that to Elder. Elder across the blue. Civarelli went for a change. Out comes Amaker. Plotnik throws that down looking for Elder in the corner. Elder's there, back to Plotnik. Plotnik has it. He takes a shot. And the Minutemen goalie makes a save. Out comes Luke Seiden from Seiden and Seiden. Joey, Clement, and a J. 2-0, still your score. Minutemen push it behind their net. Good step by Lucas. Lucas has it. Spins away from traffic. He's going to wing it around looking for Clements. Clements will be first to that. Puck comes to Joey. Joey behind the net. Joey. Try to play it to Lucas. Lucas. Try to play it back to Joe. That got knocked down. The Minutemen throw it all the way out. Here comes Seiden. Seiden's got it. Seiden right up the gut to Clements. He couldn't handle it. Minutemen play it across. Here comes Aegeus. Aegeus has Joe ahead of him. He plays it to him. Oh. Minutemen coming. Here comes Nodi right up the gut. Nodi shoots it over the net. That goes in on Gowdy. Puck comes to Joe on the half wall. Joe plays that to Luke. Luke to Aegeus. Goodbye. Aegeus breakaway. Aegeus is in and he scores. 3-0 PHC. Aegeus fake shot. Goalie bit, and Maddox tucks that into an empty net. Tommy, Longo, and Elder, or Tommy, Longo, and Lapino come out. McDonough and Borden on the back end. 3-0 PHC. Minutemen win the draw, push it up to the wing. McDonough jumps. Tommy picks that up. He's across the blue. He walks. Minutemen break that up, and here come the Minutemen out of the zone. Nice job by Borden to slow a guy down. Longo is dumped. He pulls a guy down with him. And here comes PHC right back in. Longo, nice job, pushes the puck through on the corner, on the wall. Longo has it in the corner. Longo throws it in front. And that goes in on goal. And that will be a whistle. 4:59 left in the first period. 3-0 the score. Minutemen have it behind the net, take it into the corner. They're stretch that. They're saying that hit a PHC skate. McDonough will come back to play it. Max is out of the net. Max is in the corner. Max is in a battle. That empty net. Here comes Lapino. Lapino 1-on-3. Lapino goes wide. He's got Longo coming. Lapino tried to dance. He had McDonough with him. McDonough's a D-man. That's going to go all the way down. That's going to be an icing. And out comes Plotnik, Elder, and Victor. Tushev and Civarelli. Max Gowdy was in the corner. Max came out to play it. He was in the corner, literally battling like he was a D-man. He was out there for about 10 seconds.
What are you doing, dude?
I don't know.
Get back in the net.
Max looked like he was enjoying himself out there. It's a number of times he's come out to play the puck this season. And sometimes I think he forgets that he's the goalie. That time he definitely did. Elliott in on the face-off. Minutemen push that behind the net. Plotnik's first to that. He throws it in on goal. Victor pushed that wide. Comes back to Elder. It was in his skates. Minutemen move it to the weak side. They'll get the red. They get the blue. Civarelli, nice job, slows the guy down. Puck comes in the slot. Nice job by Tushev. He breaks that up. That hits Victor. Victor has Elder. He plays it to him. Elder's got a step. He's got Victor driving. Ooh, nice job by that Minuteman kid. Picked Elder's pocket at the last second. Elder almost had it. Victor knocks that down out of thin air. Minutemen play it up. Victor has it. Trying to play it to Elder. There's 5 guys on the wall. Minutemen come away with it. I believe that is Nody, and it is. Nody gets his pocket picked. He's going to throw it into the slot to nobody. Palatnik's going to push that out of the zone. O'Malley calling for a line change. Elder falls. Palatnik and Victor go for a change. Out come Aegeus and Joey. Aegeus is in. He's got Joe going with him. He shoots. Aegeus hits the goalie in the head. That comes back to Seiden. Seiden plays that to Maddox. Maddox plays it back to Seiden. Seiden.
Yo, that was a laser!
Seiden fanned on that one. Seiden now throws his stick down. He's going to need a new stick before Quebec. Luke and Joey at the top. Clements, Aegeus, and now Elder on the wall. Clements pushes the puck to Elder. Elder can't get his stick in his hand. Finally does. That comes to Luke. Luke has it. He's going to play that to Joe up top. Joe's there. Joe plays it back to Luke. Luke has it. He's got Elder. He plays it to Joe. Joe got to get middle. Plays it back to Luke. Too much dancing. Luke plays that down to Elder on the half wall. Elder to Clements. Clements back to Elder. Elder back to Luke up top. Luke to Joey. One-timer. That goes wide. Elder collects. Plays that to Seiden. Seiden's got it. Seiden down the... Oh, they got him far side. There it is. It's loose. Minutemen come in. Aegeus is whacking guys. Aegeus is gone, and so is the Minutemen kid. Out comes Longo. 2:27 left in the period. 54 seconds left in the man advantage. 3-0 score. Clements, Longo, Elder, Joey, and Luke. Puck hits Longo in the skates. That comes right to Joe. Joe has it. He's going to settle it. Joey shoots. That's deflected and goes up into the netting. Out comes Tommy, Victor, and Tushev and Logan on the back end. There are 43 seconds left on the man advantage. Thomas loses the draw. Minutemen will push that out. He's got pressure. He plays that over to Blake. Blake bumps it to Thomas. Thomas across the blue. Thomas drives. He's behind the net. Thomas plays that off to Victor. Victor spins. Plays it to Logan at the point. Logan back to Victor. Victor shoots. Nobody in front of the net. Easy save for the goalie. Got to get traffic in front of the goalie. Ain't nobody standing there. Everybody's on the perimeter. 1:55 left on the man advantage. Minutemen win that faceoff again. That's swung around. Tushev steps in. He's got it in the corner. He plays that up to Lupino. Lupino leaves that off for Blake. Blake is run into. Still has it. And they throw that out of the zone. Logan will regroup. And the power play is over. Tushev has the red. Plays it behind Tommy. Victor can't handle that. And the Minutemen have it in the corner. Max letting everybody know that it's even strength. Tushev. Oh boy, that could have been a penalty. Lupino is off. He throws that into the area for Thomas. Comes back to Lupino. Lupino plays that up to Tushev. Tushev has it. Swings that to Logan. Logan's going to take a shot. I'm not sure if that hit something and went wide. Just missed the net. Logan's going to go for a takeover. Logan has it behind the net. In the corner. Throws it to Thomas. Thomas up to Lupino. Lupino throws it out of the zone. Nobody there. They got to regroup. We need a line change now. 45 seconds left in the period. That puck is played to Tommy. Tommy's alone. Everybody went for a line change. Out comes Longo. Out comes Palatnik. Tommy by himself in the corner. Minutemen stretch that. Out comes McDonough and sided. McDonough is run into. Minutemen play it back. Tommy's got to go for a change. Tommy is run into. And out comes Elder. Elder with Palatnik and Longo. Longo is run into by Donahue. Longo gives him a stick. Minutemen dump that into the corner. Palatnik throws it. Elder run into. Here comes Minutemen out of the zone. Minutemen have 5 seconds left in the period. Luke steps up. Minutemen will dump that in. Max will come out to play it, and that'll do it for the first period. 3-0 to score. Coincidental Miners are up to Aegeus and the Minutemen. 3-zip. Goal scorers are Aegeus, Elder, and Joey. Shots are 10-7 PHC.
Baby.
Now that I've escaped sleep, walk away. Those who fall believe know the world ain't kick. Jail bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break. When they meet their 400-pound mate, if I can rule the world. Everyone will have a gun in together, of course. We can be up and on their horse. Kick around, drinking moonshine. My boy's sick on the concrete. Having disease for load all week. My gloves in the state of sleep, thinking about the robbery that I did last week. Money in the bag, bank to look like a track. I wanna play with pelicans from here to Baghdad. Gun blast, think fast, I think I'm hit. My girl punched my hips to see if I still exist. I think not. I send a letter to my friends. I wanna get a hooligan, only to be king again. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. The fight, can't take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come.
We will switch sides for the second. We had a power outage here earlier today. The game was delayed about an hour and a half. Sidon and McDonough on the back end, Joey, Clements, and Aegeus. Clements in on the face-off. Clements wins that back to McDonough. McDonough has it. He's going to throw that in deep. And we will chase. Joe will be first to that. It hits Joey's skate. Joe pulls it out. Joe has it. Plays that to Aegeus. Aegeus has it. Spins, looking for Joe. Joe has it. Joey plays that back to McDonough. McDonough takes a shot. Oh, that almost went in. Comes out in the slot. Joe pumps a kid. Oh my God, that could have been a penalty. It's chipped all the way out. Saying icing. Max Gowdy comes out to play it. Max Gowdy did not get it. Puck's in the slot. Shot. Gowdy stones him. Clements gloves that, plays it down into the corner. Clements run into McDonough there. McDonough has Joe. They're stretching. He's going to get him. Joey's in. He's got 3 guys with him. He puts on the brakes. He plays it across looking for Clements. It comes to Luke at the point. Clements has it. Clements plays that out of the zone. Oh, we got to regroup. Clements now goes for a change. Tushev plays that up to Joe. Joe across the blue. He's got Thomas with him. Joe puts it through his legs. He needs some help. It comes to Thomas. Thomas has Lupino on the doorstep. Oh. And here come the Minutemen through the neutral zone. Joey goes for a change. Out comes Mikey Longo. Here comes Nodi across the blue. Civarelli will push him wide. He takes a shot on Gowdy. That ain't going in. Thomas bumps that nice pass. Oh, Lupino tried for Longo. Finds him. Longo pushes it in the middle. Thomas falls. Gets back up. He's got a guy. Tommy shoots. He scores. 13-20 on the clock. Thomas scores. 4-0 the score. That was a fucking nip. I think the goalie went down a little too early.
Ball down, with gloves and net, bro.
We'll take it any way you give it to us. Minutemen lose the draw. Tushev retreats into our own zone to pick that up. Plays it up the wall. Tushev's run into. Minutemen getting a little physical here. They throw that into Civarelli. Civarelli's got it. He's got Lupino streaking. He's got him. Here comes Lupino. Lupino in by himself. He missed. Lupino. Longo runs into a guy, stares him down. The bench gets wild, but Mikey Longo just ran a guy over and gave him the stare down. And here comes Mikey. He's pumped back. Minutemen rim that around. Nobody there. Civarelli's going to have to back up. Here come the Minutemen 3-on-2. Tushev comes all the way over onto Civarelli's side. And that's played up looking for Lupino. They find the Minutemen. And Mikey try to hit another kid. This kid's going to murder Mikey. And he just tripped him. All right, that was Tushev. He tripped. Mikey goes for a change. He got 2 hits on the same shift. He's done. Here comes Elder. Mikey throwing his body around. I'm not gonna lie. I love to see it. Here comes Tushev across the blue. Tushev throws it into the corner. Lupino still out there. He stays up, and McDonough pinched. And now out comes Victor. Nodi was wide open in front of the net. I'm not sure who tried to move that to him, but it didn't get through. Here comes Donahue. That's deflected. Goes to the corner. Victor there. Victor tries to get it out. Nodi runs into Elder. Victor pushes out all the way out. He's got Plotnik. He plays it to him. Elder's gonna be there to push it in, but Plotnik's offside. Last 2 shifts, a little bit of physical hockey. Mikey Longo throwing his body around, pumping kids. Minutemen were getting physical. And Mike Longo responded to the bell. And we got to keep playing some puck here. Because the Minutemen are going to keep playing physical. They always do. They got some big boys on this team. Victor plays it over to Borden. Borden shoots. Goalie makes that save. Hits his glove. Goes into the corner. Minutemen have it. They chip it up. Borden and McDonough are back. Borden caught that. Nice job by Borden. Caught it. Plays it across to McDonough. McDonough at the red. Tries to play it in deep. Hits Nodi's skate, comes back to McDonough. McDonough under pressure. He dumps that in, and Davis runs into him. Nodi has it. Oh, nice job. Logan Borden steps in, plays it to the middle. Here comes Elder. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Elder leaves it off to Plotnik. Plotnik shoots it wide. I don't know what happened there. Hit Elder. Borden steps in, picks that pass off. Here comes Borden. He's waiting for Elder to get on sides, and more offsides. We'll get a line change, 10:47 on the clock, 4-0 the score. Goal scorers, Thomas, Maddox, Joey, and Victor. Or no, Elder, sorry. Elder from Victor. Aegeus, Clements, Joey, Luke, and Lucas. Neutral zone draw. Clements loses the draw. Minutemen have it. They're going to swing it. And that comes up to Donahue. Donahue under pressure. Shot, and he scores. (4-1). 10:35 on the clock. I don't. $10:35 left in the period. Clements wins it to the wall. Lucas passes it, finds a stick for the Minutemen. Lucas had it again, shot that hit Max in the head, goes behind the net. Minutemen have it in the corner. They're going to do a takeover, or a fake takeover. They dump it back in. Luke is there. Luke pins a kid up against the wall. Donahue comes in. Joe puts a stick out. That comes to Clements. Clements plays that to Aegeus. Aegeus has Joey with him. Aegeus is under pressure. He's got Joe backdoor. Oh, tried to get it to him. Goes in on goal. Try to get it to him again. Joe comes away with it. He's on his knees. He plays that to Clements. Clements has it in the corner. Clements banks that up to Lucas. Lucas has it. Lucas got to get rid of it. Plays that, looking for Clements. He's going to find Joey behind the net. Joe throws it in front to Aegeus. There's two guys there. That comes back in the corner to Joey. Joey has it in the corner. He plays that up to Lucas. Swing it. Lucas swings out to Luke. Luke's got guys back door. He's going to take a shot, and that's knocked down by the Minutemen. It goes all the way down for an icing. 9:29 on the clock. We'll get a line change. 4-1 the score. Longo, Lupino, Tommy, and Civarelli and Blake. 9:29 left in the second period. Loose puck behind the net. And Lupino tripped the kid. They didn't call it. Minutemen fans are looking for one. Tommy's offsides. Blake tried to dump it in originally. Tommy went in. Blake fanned on it. Got it back in the second time. We're offsides. Neutral zone draw. Thomas wins the draw to Tushev. Tushev dumps it in. Longo and Lupino will chase. Minutemen will be first to that, but it's in the corner. Lupino there. That's rimmed up. The Minutemen push it out. Civarelli throws that up. Comes to Longo at center ice. Longo has it. Longo's going to chip that in to the corner. Minutemen reverse that. Davis is there. Puck's kicked into the corner. Minutemen swing it to the other corner. Pucks are just throwing from corner to corner. Minutemen come away with it, and Tushev steps up. Civarelli knocks that out, and they're offsides. Who is that? Victor, Elder, Plotnik, Logan, and McDonough. Puck comes to Borden in our zone. Borden snaps that up to Victor. Hits Victor's stick. He gets it back. Victor tried to chip it. And the Minutemen converge on that. Pushed up. McDonough swings out to Borden at center ice. Borden looking for Plotnik. Plotnik is dumped. Here come the Minutemen. 2-on-1. Borden, nice job to get back. Borden swings that to McDonough. McDonough has it. That's Victor. Sorry, Victor throws it. That's going to go all the way down. Everybody looks like they stopped playing. They're just watching Davis skate through the zone. Here comes Davis, 3-on-2. Davis right up the gut. Victor finally picks his pocket. Here comes Elder, 3-on-2 the other way. Elder loses it. Victor slammed the kid into the wall. That could have been a penalty. Nodi is in. Nodi is stoned. 7:37 on the clock. That's a nice save by Max. We're going to line change here. We will get Luke and Lucas on the back end. Joey, Maddox, and Clements. D-zone draw to Max's left. Clements in on a D-zone draw. Clements loses it. Minutemen chip that into the corner. Lucas will be there. Lucas plays it back up, looking for Aegeus. Aegeus chips it. Clements couldn't chip it out. Lucas has it. Lucas has Joe. He plays it to Joe. Aegeus is with him. Joey right through. Joey, far. Aegeus plays that back to Seiden, played to Aegeus. I try to get it to Joe. Kid just picked that off. Joe comes in, knocks it down. Aegeus gets it. Joey in with Aegeus. Aegeus played it across. Clements loose. It's loose, goes into the corner. Joe slows that down. It comes back to Clements. Clements has Aegeus. No, comes back to Luke. Luke could not keep that in. Luke's going to circle. He's going to swing that to Lucas. Lucas has it. He plays it to Clements. Clements is going to get the red. A blue. Clements has two guys. That comes across. Nobody there. Here comes Donahue. Aegeus overskates. So does Clements. Donahue right up the gut. Luke poke checks. Donahue right around. Donahue shot high and wide. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Here comes Clements. He's got Joe far side. He's got Aegeus with him. Clements is in. He's going to play that to Joe. Joe is dumped, and Aegeus comes over. Donahue has it. Joey and Clements go for a change, and the Minutemen will go for a change. Max comes out to play that. He fanned on it, but Lucas is there. Lucas scoops that puck up. He was looking for Tommy. Tommy, nice job to break that up. Aegeus couldn't find it in his skates. A little flurry of activity there. 5:57 left in the second period. Two good scoring opportunities by PHC. Could not bury. Joey hit the post, but Clements took a nice shot. Goalie made a good save. Nobody there for the rebound. That's an icing on PHC. Tommy will come out with Longo and Lapino, and Civarelli and Sushev will be on the back end. Thomas loses the draw. Nodi is dumped. They're calling for a hook. Sushev's got it. He plays that up to Longo. Longo one touches to Tommy. Tommy across the blue. Tommy is in. Leaves that off for Longo. Longo has it. Shot it wide. Good play. Nodi skates through the neutral zone. He's across the blue. Nodi is pickpocketed by Civarelli. Lapino chips that out to center ice. Longo's in a foot race with, I think that's Doucette. And Longo smokes the kid. He's going to the box. Longo is going to go for boarding. 5:12 on the clock. Yeah. The only reason he gave him the penalty is because he was had his back to him and he was leaning forward. Mikey runs into the kid. I mean, he's held up. Gave him a penalty because the kid's back was to him, but either way, we're shorthanded. Thomas will stick. I know. Thomas on the face-off. Tommy and Lapino will kill Sushev and Civarelli. Sushev rims that around looking for Lapino. Lapino pushes it out to center ice. That's pushed by Davis across. And shot. Gowdy makes that save, leaves it off for Sushev. Sushev has it. Sushev got to get rid of it. Lapino is standing there. You got to go to it. Comes right back down our neck. Sushev spins away from traffic. We got to get it out of the zone here. Sushev chips it, and then Minutemen, Lapino's out at center ice. Minutemen come back in. I don't know what's going on here. Minutemen have it. Minutemen go for a change for one guy. They chip that into the corner. Donahue now has it behind the net. Donahue plays it up to the corner to Nodi. Nodi back to Donahue. Donahue shoots. Gowdy makes a save, goes behind the net. Donahue leaves it for Nodi. Nodi back up top. Shot. Gowdy. Rebound. Rebound. We got to get a line change here, boys. Civarelli tries to get it out. He could not. 2-on-1 down low if they hurry. 3-on-1 down low. Nice job by Blake. Minutemen have it. We're giving them life here. 3:59 left in the period. They are all over us for the last few minutes. Minutemen shot. Oh, wow. Nice save by Max. Max makes a glove save. We needed it there. Victor comes out with Elder. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Mikey. What? No. Spent a minute and 20 seconds in our own zone. 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Elder and Victor are out. Lapina, looks like Palatnik is going to get the box. McDonough and Borden on the back end. Borden comes away with it. He jumps that. He dumps that into the Minutemen bench. 4 seconds left on the man advantage. Palatnik is telling Elder that he's going to shoot across coming out of the box. I guarantee that's what he's telling him. Palatnik. Oh my God, Max makes that save. It goes wide. Palatnik's at the red line. He's got to get in. Shot. Oh my God, another save by Max. Palatnik now comes out. We're even. And that's an icing by PHC. 3:30 on the clock. Last few minutes have been all them. Lapino, or I'm sorry, Plotnik pushes that back to Borden. Borden swings that around. Or Elder swings that around the Borden. Borden plays it up. Elder to Plotnik. Plotnik's got Elder. Oh, shoots it. Save. And Borden was in. Victor is tripped. They ain't calling that. That puck comes back to the point to Borden. Borden plays it off looking for Elder. Kid stepped in, pushes it out. Donahue is there. Here comes Victor across the blue. Victor drives wide. He's got Elder and Plotnik. Victor loses it. Elder picks it up, plays it back to Victor. Victor. Borden goes for a change. Elder, throw it in front. Nobody's there. Kid throw it right back to Elder. Elder plays out it to Plotnik. Plotnik is run into on the post. 2:31 left in the period. 2:31 left, 4-1 to score. Clements, Joey, Aegeus. Clements in on the draw. Ref threw it down. I don't even think Clements had his stick down. Clements comes in to help. Aegeus pins that up against the wall. 2 Minutemen, 2 PHC guys. Clements comes away with it. Joey comes away with that. Joey leaves that off for Amaker. Amaker played it over to. Oh, here comes Nodi inside in a foot race. That's an icing. We'll get an offensive zone draw. 2:04 left in the period. Shots are 20-18. Shots were 10-7 after 1. We've given up 13 shots this period. Clements in on the draw. Clements loses the draw. Minutemen have it. Aegeus is there. Clements has it in his feet. He's going to play it up, looking for Joe. Joe is there. Here comes Nodi, 2-on-2. Lucas forces him to the outside. That puck comes out. Here comes Joe, 2-on-1. Joe falls. Joe runs into a guy. Joe is in. Joey's got Aegeus with him. Joey over to Aegeus. Oh, good save by the goalie. Joey has it behind the net. Joe plays it to himself. And here comes the Minutemen. That's knocked down. Luke tried to step. Uh-oh. Aegeus. Here comes Nodi. Breakaway. Nodi is in. Nodi is stoned. Max had it. And there's going to be a penalty. So did I. .120 left in the period. I thought there was going to be a penalty there. Apparently not. Tushev has it. He rims it up. Longo bumps it to Thomas. Thomas has Lapino. And Lapino is offsides. Longo to Tushev. Tushev to Lapino. Lapino to Tommy. Tommy is run into. Thomas breakaway. He's got 2-on-0 with Longo. He scores. 40 seconds left in the period. 5-1 to score. They have 4 points. Elder, Victor, Plotnik, Logan, and Blake. Nodi wins the draw, goes right up the gut. Nodi. Blake is whacked. Jesus Christ. Man, play it in the corner. Elder leaning on the guy. 20 seconds left. Oh. Minutemen find Borden. Plays that to Victor. Victor across the red. Victor's got Elder far side. Victor still has Elder. He plays to Plotnik. Plotnik to Borden. Borden falls down. I'm not sure if he's hurt. Looks okay. I think he was just upset he missed. Shots are 22-20. Shots were 10-7 after one. Shots are now 22-20. We did have a penalty. We had 2 penalties that period, and you gave this team life. We did score a goal to make it 5-1. Actually, we scored twice. We won the period 2-1. The final period of the AYHL regular season. And we will start like we started the game. Minutemen, Nody, Davis, Donahue, PHC, Joey, Clements, and Aegeus. Joey and Davis chatting it up here. Clements in on the draw against Nody. Nody wins the draw, but Aegeus pushes that in. And Minutemen are going to rim it around. Luke Seiden's going to be first to that. Luke is going to play it. And the Minutemen push that all the way out to center ice. Civarelli is there. Civarelli plays that back in. That comes to Aegeus. Aegeus is run into. Puck comes to Joey. Joey, look for Aegeus. Goes into the corner. Aegeus plays it back in front. Nobody was there. Aegeus looking for Joe, I think there. Shot. That goes in on Max, and that is a can of corn. D-zone draw to Max's right. Aegeus is going to get there. He's going to skate out with it. Aegeus played it to Clements. Comes out. Luke's going to be first to that. Luke's going to push it up the near side. Clements is first to that. We got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Clements chips it to the Minutemen bench. Clements is run into. Aegeus and Joe will chase. Minutemen will reverse it. And here comes Minutemen. Here comes Nody. Aegeus is there. Nody leaves that off for Donahue. Joey scoops that up. Joey has it. Joe run into. Joe is dumped, and we'll go to the power play. 13:39 on the clock.
Stay on your feet, you bum!
We will get Borden and Tushev on the point. Thomas, Victor, and Lupino. Thomas wins the draw, goes through Lupino's legs, comes to Tushev. Tushev has it. Tushev plays it to Lupino. Lupino working out of the corner. Lupino back up to Tushev. Tushev has it. He swings it to Borden. Borden has it up top. Borden plays that to Thomas. Thomas has it, loses it, gets it back. Thomas walks middle, leaves that off for Blake. Blake, he's got Borden right in the middle. Blake down to Victor. No, Lupino. Lupino looking for Victor. Victor comes in. He's behind the net with Lupino. Lupino trying to settle it. Lupino to Victor. Victor has it. Victor plays that to Tommy. Tommy swings that to Tushev. Tushev twists, plays that up to Borden. Borden plays that, and the Minutemen deflect that, and they will play it. It's into Tommy. Tommy. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Lupino hits the crossbar. There's 21 left on a man advantage. Victor has it. Victor shoots. That hits the outside of the post. It goes wide.
Inside the post. Inside the post.
We've hit 3 posts in this game. Joey, Lupino, and Victor. Victor plays that up top to Borden. Borden shoots. That hits a guy. They push that to the corner. And here comes Victor. Victor plays that down to Tushev. Tushev plays that to Tommy. Power play is over. Tommy plays it across. Borden's going to go in. Minuteman chipping around Borden. Good job by Lupino to back check. Blake comes over, and Blake's going to the penalty box. .11:48 on the clock. We'll be shorthanded. Clement and Aegeus come out to kill Kellen and Lucas on the back end. Nodi wins the draw. Minutemen will set up. We took 2 penalties last period and gave this team life. The last thing we want to do here is continue to do that. Nodi calling for it all the way on the far side. I don't know how the hell he thinks they're going to get it to him. Davis looking for Nodi. He loses it. And Lucas picks that up. Chips it. Oh, my God. Davis takes a shot. McDonough pushes him. A caromed off the wall. Came right out in front of Max.
Can we fix that extension? Can we fix that extension? Obviously, that dick's coming off the wall.
D-zone draw to Max's left.
Hit the extension, the metal parts, they bend out sometimes. You got to bend them back, otherwise
Nodi
hit them.
wins the draw. Davis spins away from Clements. Davis is going to put it on. Gowdy thought he had it. He does now get it. 11:08 on the clock.
So every once in a while, we
Joe
have to take them
and
out. Roll them so that they
Elder
stay flat.
come out.
Otherwise, when pucks, it'll make sounds all over.
Luke and Logan on the back end. Elder loses the draw. That hits Luke. Luke has it. He's going to rim that, looking for Joe. Joe has it. Joe is out of the zone. He's looking for Elder. He finds him. The kid picked that off. Logan has it. Plays that up to Elder. Elder is in by himself. Elder cuts, shoots, and falls. I have no idea what Luke's doing behind the net. Somebody's got his back. Joe's back. In comes Elder. There's 3 Minutemen guys in there. Luke has it pinned up against the wall. Elder comes away with it. Elder plays it. Shot. Come on, Joe. Joey. Oh. Shot. Goalie made a save. Good save. And out comes Thomas and Longo. There is 14 seconds left on a man advantage. Minutemen win the draw. We have been terrible on draws today. Minutemen play it out across. Borden jumped. Here comes Minutemen, they take a shot. Nice shot by Borden to recover there. Deflects that up into the rafters. 1 second left on the men advantage. .18 left in the period. Tommy wins the draw, and Luke got hit the netting.
100% hit the netting. Hit the netting like clear by like 20 feet.
Tommy plays that back to Luke. Luke has it. Man advantage is over. Here comes the Minutemen through the neutral zone. Thomas, Lapino, and Longo out. Longo had it, lost it to Donahue. Donahue has it. Lapino's there. He leaves that for Thomas. Thomas, Longo's off sides, gets back on sides. Tommy's going to dump that in the corner, and everyone will chase. 9:40 left in the game. Donahue reverses that for the Minutemen. And they try a cross-ice pass back to Donahue. Longo trips him. Back to the penalty box. 9:25 on the clock, and we are back to the penalty box. And Elder will come out to kill with Polotnik, Blake, and Civarelli. Minutemen won the draw momentarily. Elder tries to chip it out. He does. Polotnik and Elder going. Minutemen recover. Polotnik's got to peel off. Elder is knocked down. That puck comes out to Civarelli. Civarelli swings out to Tushev. Got to get it in deep. Blake takes a slap shot. That goes up into the corner. And here come the Minutemen through the neutral zone. Nodi cuts middle on Blake. Loses it. Goes into the corner. Nodi will set it up. Minutemen. Polotnik is knocked down. Gets back up. Minutemen to the out, just stand to the outside. Shot over to Nodi. Nodi shoots. Galley save. .39 seconds left on the penalty to Longo. 8:34 left in the game. Out comes Clements and Victor, Lucas and McDonough on the back end. Minutemen win another draw, but Lucas comes away with that. He's out. Get the red and dump it deep. Lucas says, "No, sir, I'm going to drive." And loose pucks in front. No idea what happened there for the Minutemen. Coach is screaming at them. Clements is wide open in front of the net. Loose puck there, and Clements taps it in with 8:19 left. And it is 6-1 with 8:19 left in regulation. McDonough pushes that forward. That comes to the Minutemen. They swing that up to the weak side. Lucas is going to be there. Lucas runs into Donahue, but not before he dumps it in deep. Max comes out to play it. He rims it around, looking for Victor. Victor has it in his skates. He's tied up. There's 3 Minutemen there, and they come away with it. Clements chips that out of the zone. Longo will go to the bench, and out comes Aegeus. McDonough has it. He goes right up the gut. He fans on it. And now Clements has to pick it up, and he pushes that out to the neutral zone. Victor pushes that forward, and the Minutemen push that out of his reach. Play it across. Aegeus is there. Victor goes for a change. Out comes Palatnik, who falls. Luke takes a shot. He hits the bar. And Clement comes out. Palatnik passed that right to Nodi. Nodi was stripped by Joe. Borden's got it. Plays out to Aegeus. Joey, tried to push that through. He was gone if he did, and Minutemen are offsides. So we're gonna get Palatnik is out with Joey and Nodi talking to Joe. Joey between Palatnik and Aegeus. Logan and Luke on the back end. Joey and Nodi are tied up. Minutemen bump that off the wall. They're going to throw that all the way down. Max is going to come out and play it, guaranteed. Logan runs into a guy. And Logan's going to come away with it. Logan up to Aegeus. Aegeus has it. Logan's going with him. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Aegeus is in. He shoots it high and wide. That's going to go all the way around. Luke is there. Luke is going to dump that back into the corner. Palatnik is there. He's going to leave that for Aegeus. Aegeus is in. Aegeus has it. He plays that back down up to Luke. Luke to Borden. Borden shoots, looking for a rebound. That comes up. Joe momentarily kept that in, but it's pushed out. Borden to Luke. Luke has it. Luke dumped it in. Joe was calling for it. Palatnik's going to go in. 6:11 left on the man advantage. Aegeus comes away with that. Joe thought he had more time. He does not. They chip that around Luke. Blake is there. Shot in on Gowdy. Comes all the way out. That's deflected to Tushev. Tushev pushes that out of the zone. And Lupino's got it. Lupino has guys ahead of him. He's got to move it. Lupino plays that up to Longo. Joey's going to peel off, go for a change. Longo dumps that in. Lupino will chase. Out comes Thomas. Thomas knocks that down. Longo was there. Comes all the way out to center ice to Tommy. Tommy has it. Tommy cuts across the blue. He's going to run out of real estate here. He's going to go behind the net. Plays that up to Tushev. Tushev shoots. Canacor. 5:18 left in regulation. Six one this one. Minutemen come through the neutral zone. Donahue has it, loses it, plays it back to the point. Comes back to Donahue. Donahue, shot, Canaccord.
Keep it down over there.
Tommy in on the draw. Loses it, or wins it, sorry, to Tushev. Tushev throws it up. Minutemen, D-Man kept it in nicely. Donahue chips that in to the corner. Tommy is there. He whacks that up looking for Longo. Longo's got it. He's got Lupino far side. He hits him. Lupino, 1-on-2. Lupino loses it. Longo's there. And then that's off. Lupino is done. It looks like Lupino takes a penalty with 4:33 left in the period. We're going to be shorthanded. Another penalty. It's a penalty parade. Puck comes out. Elder in a foot race. Oh boy, Victor and Elder both overskated. Here come the Minutemen, 3-on-2. Nody across the blue, leaves it off for a guy, McHale, and he scores. Roof, 6-2. And just like that, you can't keep giving teams opportunities like this.
Shut your mouth!
The penalties have to stop.
If Rocco plays another shift in this game, I'm going to lose my shit.
He's taking a bunch of penalties.
Shut your mouth!
Joe has a penalty. Longo, 2 penalties. Blake, a penalty. Lapino, a penalty. I don't know what Lapino did. I think he talked to the ref. But either way, it's 6-2. Here comes Elder. Across the blue. He's got Plotnik driving. Elder is in. He falls. That could have been a penalty. They don't call it. Victor has it. Victor is run into 3 Minutemen there. Victor had Elder. Plays it to Elder now. Elder nips it from a bad angle. Fucking nipped that over his shoulder. Good goal. Minutemen goalie talking to his D-man. I'm not sure he saw how that went in. Elder put that through a keyhole, and we get one back, 7-2. We score. Victor has it. Victor chips that in deep, and we will chase. Plotnik gets there, but the Minutemen spin away from him and go out the other way. And here comes the Minutemen through the neutral zone. Nice job by Elder to push back. Here comes Donahue. He's all over. And McDonough try to play it to Victor. He can't. McDonough falls down. The guy's wide open in front. That's Donahue. Nice job by, I believe that's Lucas. It was. 2 Minutemen are there. Elder comes away with it. He's got Plotnik ahead of him. Elder is going to drive. Minutemen throw that out. Borden will retreat. That's going to be an icing. 3:02 left in a period. We're going to line change. Luke and Logan come out. Gius, Clement, and Jelly. Joey in on the draw against Nody. Minutemen had it. Joe and Nody are tied up. Clements came in. Aegeus comes in. Clements has it. Plays that to Joe. Joe scores. Nice play, Clements. Clements slides it to Joe. Joe comes across crease for it. I said it was a nice play. Joe from Clements. It's 8-2. 2:48 left in the period. Clements wins the puck. Oh, Joey was there. Uh-oh, here comes Joe back in. He's got Aegeus with him. Joe drives. He got his pocket picked on the back end. Joe chips that around looking for Aegeus. Aegeus is going to get there. Oh, he didn't know the kid messed up. In comes Joe. Minutemen swinging around. And here comes Nody through the neutral zone. Nody is going to try to toe drag, and he toe dragged into the corner. Logan knocks him down. Clement has it. Clement plays that up to Aegeus. Aegeus has Joe with him. It's a 2-on-2. Aegeus plays it to Joe. Joe has it. He shoots. Oh, goalie makes a save. It goes over the net. Aegeus is there. Comes to Clement. Oh, bounces. 2 guys. Aegeus takes a shot. That goes into the corner. Joe is there. Joe plays it back to Borden. Borden, nice job. Keeps it in. Borden. Luke Seiden taking one-timers. That comes around to Joe. Joe has it. Joe comes out of the corner. Joe in, plays it. Oh, cross crease. Aegeus will be first to that. That comes back to Luke. 1:42 on the clock. Borden going to take a shot. Goalie makes a save. Good flurry of activity. Luke practicing his slap shots there. 1:37 left in the period. 8-2 to score. And Minutemen have it behind the net, or in the corner. They rim it around the net. That comes to Civarelli. Civarelli plays it to Lupino. Lupino falls. Uh-oh, here come Minutemen. Oh, boy. Minutemen, that's Donahue. Comes shot. Canicorn forgot it. Shots are 30-34. Civarelli plays out to Tushev. Tushev is leaned on by one of the Minutemen guys. Thought I knew who that was. I don't. In comes Tommy to help. Minutemen have it shot. Gowdy makes a save. That's kicked up in the air. It's gloved down by the Minutemen behind the net. Max is standing there. Lupino pushes that out of harm's way. A nice pass by Mikey Longo up to Tushev. That's Tushev leading the rush. Lupino dumps that in. Tushev says, screw it, I'm going. Tushev is down there. Longo is down there. Minutemen play it around. They're going to rim it around the weak side, and they'll come out the other way. Minutemen stretch pass up the gut. Tushev slows him down. Tushev leans into the kid. Longo comes in. Longo blows a wheel. He knocks down Blake Whittam, and thank God for Lupino. Lupino is there. He pushes that out. Lupino gets the red. He's got to dump it deep, and he chips it to the far side. 20 seconds left in regulation. Minutemen go to the weak side, D to D. Lupino goes for a change. Out comes Victor Ruger. Out comes London Elder, and we just watched this kid skate all the way in. Shot. Max Gowdy can't corner. Tushev behind the net, into the corner. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your back-to-back AYHL regular season champions, undefeated in the AY for the second year in a row. And we will see you hopefully in a week in the AYHL playoffs. We are up in the air whether or not we will be there. A number of the kids will be in Quebec for the Pee Wee Quebec tournament. If we will advance, there is a chance we will must forfeit. But we will see. If you are eliminated, I would imagine everyone will travel home and we will play in 2 Saturdays. We will be off next week in 2 Saturdays. Will be the AYHL playoffs, and then we will play in the districts. This Minutemen team has made the district playoff. It will be us, them, Woodbridge, and I believe the Mid-Fairfield second team. I'm not 100% sure. But thank you for your time. 2 years in a row, undefeated. And we will see you in 2 weeks. Happy Valentine's Day to all you lovers out there. For the rest of you, kiss our